Welcome, everyone, to today's podcast. I'm Joe Ewald with Sourcewell. I manage risk, benefits, and insurance contracts, including WEX, and I'm thrilled to be joined by two leaders from WEX, a company that makes benefits administration simpler and smarter for organizations across the country. Let's kick things off with some quick introductions. Joe.
Thanks, Joe. I'm Joe Thomas with WEX Health. I'm a partner growth manager here at WEX. I've been here 7.5 years. Been in the employee benefits space for over 30 already. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm really excited to be a part of this conversation with the Sourcewell team today. Personally, I grew up not far from here, so a lot of fun to have a meeting with some locals in central Minnesota. I'm joined by my coworker, John Sweeney. John, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Sure. Thanks, Joe. I'm John Sweeney. I work with the public sector team at WEX Benefits. I've been working in the public sector for over 25 years, specifically with group benefits and health and human services organizations within government. I have been with WEX now for 5.5 years. I really focus specifically on serving government entities, schools, nonprofits, just in working with WEX and how they can use the variety of benefits programs that we have in order to make their jobs more efficient.
Thank you for your wonderful introductions. And John, welcome to the area. And Joe, welcome back. It's good to see you here
Thanks,
again.
Joe.
Yes. Your introductions really highlight your expertise, not only with benefits administration, but also with the public sector. So let's start at the top. For those who might not be familiar, John, tell me, who is WEX?
Sure. So WEX is a global commerce platform serving businesses in 3 main areas: fleet, corporate payments, and health benefits. A lot of people may know WEX because of our business in fleet and fuel cards. And in fact, we've had a relationship with Sourcewell on that side of the business for a dozen years. We operate in more than 10 countries. We serve over 20 million end users. And really, whether it's managing the fuel cards, streamlining payments, or delivering health benefits, we're in the business of making organizations simplify operations and unlock efficiencies.
That's right, John. And Joe, within WEX, our benefits division, the division that John and I are part of, we're focused exclusively on helping people save and spend their benefits dollars wisely. We support millions of participants nationwide with tools and technology that make managing benefits like FSAs, HSAs, HRAs, and all these other wonderful acronyms from our space that we specialize in. 3-letter acronyms, 4, and even 5-letter acronyms. We do them all, Joe. We'll cover that in more detail here momentarily, but we try to make these things intuitive and easy for these employees to use.
Wow, 20 million? That's a lot of users. And who wouldn't want some additional financial support that simplifies things for them, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So let's dig into the role that WEX plays in this space. Joe, what are some of the biggest challenges you're hearing from public sector organizations today?
Well, Joe, unfortunately, challenges keep getting tougher as we go, but it's a great question. So we offer a full suite of consumer-directed and compliance-based benefits solutions, including COBRA administration, HSAs, health savings accounts, flexible spending accounts, health reimbursement arrangements, a new one called individual coverage HRAs, might be called ICRAs as the acronym out in the space. Those are gaining lots of popularity right now. Dependent verification services, and even full service benefits administration, including online open enrollment, eligibility management, and employee communications. Think about, open enrollment season is always tough for every HR employee benefits team, right? Lots of paper to shuffle. Most employees have to fill out one form for every single plan they sign up for. We've created the technology that streamlines all of that. Enter your data once, and that data gets shared across the entire ecosystem, all the benefits. So all these solutions are built to reduce the administrative burden on HR teams while improving the participant experience.
And then, Joe, the other thing is that we're always at the forefront of offering new offerings in the benefits space. So some government entities may offer commuter benefits. So we offer commuter benefits. LSAs is a new account, lifestyle spending accounts. And those lifestyle spending accounts allow allow the employees to have a little bit of money, a cash set aside for gym memberships, things like that. So these are like the kind of healthy choices that all employers are hoping their employees make in order to in order to have better healthy benefits. And so we at WEX offer those as part of our solutions. One of the other things I want to mention, though, about benefits administration is in our relationship with Sourcewell, we actually have two different contracts where our health accounts are part of the employee financial wellness solution that you guys offer a contract for. But then the benefits administration, that's a separate contract. So if you go to our website, you'll see both contracts listed. Or if you go to the Sourcewell site, you'll see both contracts listed, and make sure that you know which one you're signing up for, right? The
Yes.
benefits administration and or the employee financial wellness with our HSAs, our FSAs, our LSAs, our commuter benefits, all those different solutions.
Wow. Thanks, John. And I'll take acronyms for $500. please.
Yes. Yeah.
We've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
That was great information, though. I love the fact about streamlining, Joe, how you can just take everything and do it onto one intake form, just fill that out, and then it just makes it so much more easier. I mean, who likes to fill out form after form after form? Not many people really wake up in the morning and say, oh, yeah, that's what I want to do today.
Not anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
And John, the new products and services that you continue to add and keep fresh, times are changing. We need
Yep.
new things like the benefits to help us with how to spend our money for different accounts, such as gym memberships and things like that.
Yeah. 100%. Yep.
So, Joe, integration is always a hot topic, especially with so many HR platforms out there. What HCM and payroll systems does WEX integrate with?
Joe, great question. HCM, another acronym for us here, Human Capital Management System.
There you
right?
go. Ding, 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 ding.
You're right, exactly. More acronyms. Great point. So we're proud to offer integrations with all of the major payroll and HCM platforms. So some of the common names that your listeners are going to be familiar with, firms like ADP.
Buckle up, folks.
Right, more ADP, Workday, UKG, Paylocity, Paycor, Paychex, Dayforce, which was formerly known as Ceridian for some of the Minneapolis people here, and many more, right? All of the major payroll platforms. That list I just rattled off, that is not an exclusive list. Every single one of the major payroll platforms we have a relationship with. But these integrations are key because they help ensure a seamless flow of data. It reduces errors, saves time, improving compliance, right? So think about all moving this data. If you move that data manually, you will have errors. It's human nature, right? So enter the data once and seamlessly move the data between all the various entities that need to touch this data.
Let's talk about partnerships. Brokers and consultants play a big role in helping public sector organizations navigate benefits. John, can you tell me, how does WEX collaborate with them to support their clients?
Absolutely. Thanks, Joe. One of the things that we recognize at WEX is those brokers and consultants, they're the feet on the street, right? They're the ones that have the relationships out there with the decision makers in HR, at these government agencies, at the public schools. We want to be an extension of their services and solutions. So our goal is to be that extension, make sure that their clients receive best-in-class products, strategic guidance, white glove support. We want to make sure that those regional, and national brokers and consultants get the services that they would expect from a partner. And in fact, we're excited because we understand that you guys just recently awarded contracts to a number of them out there, and we're excited to extend our partnerships with some of those. Maybe you can expand on that a little bit, Joe.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, John. Sourcewell has awarded contracts to 6 national broker and consulting firms. We now have contracts with Aon, Acrisure, Alliant, Gallagher, WHA, and Consumer Capital. So if you're working with a broker or consultant from one of these firms, we can get on a call together with WEX, with your broker, and explain further how both your services and the broker services can be used, making our contracts and our services ready for purchase while using the Sourcewell contract.
That's good. RFP.
Yes. So let's dig in a little more. Sourcewell is a self-funded government, an organization that partners with schools, nonprofits, and local government to boost student and community success. One of the services we're best known for across the United States is our cooperative purchasing program. More than 50,000 public entities have registered with us as participating agencies, and many of these agencies choose to use our cooperative contracts because, like them, we are also government. Because we're government, we can and do conduct our own competitive solicitations, which can then be used by other public entities. This includes cooperative contracts in the risk management, employee benefits, and insurance solutions categories. We are the lead agency on all of our cooperative contracts, which makes our contracts consistent and standardized. So when a public entity makes purchases via a Sourcewell contract, they can trust the process and be comfortable with consistent documents. We like to say our cooperative purchasing makes request for a proposal, or an RFP, really mean ready for purchase. We've been fortunate to work with government agencies throughout the country, from tiny rural townships like Staples, Minnesota, where we are located, to the largest states, K-12 education, to the largest universities across the country, hospitals, and many other public entities. And since our first awarded contract in the early 2000s, we've become one of the biggest and most well-known cooperative purchasing programs. So Joe, WEX is a Sourcewell vendor. Can you talk about that partnership?
Absolutely, Joe. We've been a proud Sourcewell awarded vendor for a couple of years now. That relationship allows government and education clients to procure WEX benefits solutions and satisfy the procurement requirements through the competitively awarded Sourcewell contract, which is a big time and resource saver. As you mentioned, RFP, ready for purchase. Love that acronym. Love that interpretation of the acronym,
Right.
you better said. Today, WEX is currently supporting dozens of Sourcewell members across the country, from school districts to counties to cities, as big or as small as Staples to a size of LA and New York City. We have relationships with those entities already.
Yeah, and the relationship doesn't just end there. As I mentioned earlier, the relationship with our fleet division and Sourcewell began a dozen years ago, and I think one of the things that is a challenge, and one of the things that I'm really passionate about, is making certain that people learn about our health benefits being available through the Sourcewell contract, because I interact with procurement officials every day, and they're all very familiar with the fact that fleet is available to them through Sourcewell, but they're not as aware that the health benefits are. And so that's one of the things that, the reason for this podcast, the reason for us to do this education, is to get out there and let folks know that now our HSAs, our FSAs, our benefits administration, those things are all available through our contracts with Sourcewell. And while the procurement officials are very familiar with WEX because of fleet, now they need to be because of health benefits.
Very good point, John. Thank you for that answer there. And you are spot on saying that we need to get the word out, maybe to HR professionals, to those decision makers that are deciding what benefits to go with, and to make choices in that category, in those areas for their employees. And the fact that we have a resource for them, we have a solution for them to bring in WEX and to use that Sourcewell contract, we can save them time, we can save them money, we can save them headaches. They're
Yes.
not doing RFPs anymore. They can just use the Sourcewell contract. One of our other suppliers just recently made a sale with the city of New York City. And that would probably take on average, 6, 12, maybe 18 months to get that RFP done. They did it in 3 months.
Amazing.
3 months.
Oh, that's great.
So if someone listening today is a Sourcewell member and wants to get in touch, what should they do?
Joe, it's super simple. Just reach out to us directly. And for those of you that are watching a video of this, we're going to pop up an image here with the information written down. But the email that we have specifically for your members at Sourcewell is publicsectorbenefits@wexinc.com. Publicsectorbenefits@wexinc.com. WEXINC.com. that will come right to us, and one of our 50-plus regional sales reps across the country will be in touch with you based upon where you are in the country. Couldn't be easier.
And if you're not one of the 50,000 agencies that's using Sourcewell contracts right now, what are you waiting for? Now is your chance. Just go to our website, sourcewell-mn.gov, and you can sign up as a participating agency or contact myself. Go to one of my landing pages that are on our website, and we'll get you signed up. So get signed up with Sourcewell.
And all the WEX content is available within the Sourcewell portal as well, so you can find us there.
Yes, thank you, Joe. There is a landing page that has all their contact information, the documentation, the contracts. You can find everything right on the website.
Yeah, couldn't be easier.
And of course, you can find me, Joe Ewald, at joe.ewald, E-W-A-L-D, at sourcewell-mn.gov. Joe, John, this has been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for both being here and sharing how WEX is helping the public sector organizations across the country navigate and simplify their benefits.
Well, we really appreciate it. Thanks, Joe. We're excited to keep the conversation going with your members.
Joe, thanks for having us. Great time together with you today.
Likewise. And to our listeners, thanks for joining. If you're a Sourcewell agency looking to streamline your employee benefits administration, don't wait. Reach out to WEX and discover a smarter way to manage your program. Until next time.